2018 Audi RS5. Not because it was particularly good overall, but rather because it was the final refuge of Ingolstadt's 4.2-liter V8, arguably the naturally aspirated multi-cylinder engine of the last decade. Its replacement is the all-new 2.9-liter twin-turbocharged V6 co-developed with Porsche. Naturally, on paper, it is superior in almost every sense. However, memories of the departed V8 provide not only a signpost to the previous RS5's most likable fixture, but also Quattro GmbH, the entity which has now morphed into Audi Sport. Consequently, the introduction of its latest two-door, four-seat coupe has been carefully juxtaposed with the mention of Gran Turismo, a notable divergence for a car previously expected to fight with the BMW M4 and Mercedes-AMG C63 coupe. A couple of the new car's modifications then are notable out of the gate. It is lighter by 60 kilograms in its cooking format, thanks mostly to the 31 kilograms lighter V6. The mechanical rear sport differential can complement the Quattro all-wheel drive system and wheels selective torque control. The chassis is new, too, with the 5-link arrangement at the front and back, paired with adaptive dampers. There's also a transmission change to a ZF8 speed-to-torque converter auto. That means the car shares its V6 with the second-generation Panamera 4S, but not an entire driveline. Outputs are slightly different, too, Audi Sport having eked out 7 kilowatts more so it can claim to match the outgoing V8's 331 kilowatts. Peak torque, predictably, is dramatically superior, the V6 summoning up 600 Nm for 1,900 revolutions per minute. In the metal, it looks the business. The RS5 signals a mild overhaul of the brand's styling approach, although with its blistered arches, lacerated air intakes and pothole big oval exhaust pipes, it establishes a familiar scene. The proportions feel about the same, too, despite the 74mm of additional length predominantly dominated by the MLB's larger wheelbase. The inside also conforms to type, which is to say immaculate and brilliantly made and utterly endearing to touch and look at. Startup is slightly less auspicious. Audi Sport has persevered with the soundtrack, boldly equating it to the turbocharged V6 that powered the V5 generation RS4, but its bass-edged waffle doesn't quite cut it. That's to be expected. And so is the performance. Where its predecessor dispensed progress in escalating lunges to the red line, the V6 unfurls itself through the medium of the mid-range. Its surge is prodigious, unthreatening and prolonged. Any concern about the Tiptronic's lackluster showing in the Audi S5 is swept away by its sure handling of the many rhythmic upshifts required. Around this entirely different sort of engine, Audi has molded a palpably different sort of car. Tested on superheated stretches of deserted French Autoroute, the RS5 can be characterized as easily the most comfortable car in Audi's range. In comfort mode, the traditionally nagging shortwave stiffness has been uncoiled by adaptive dampers with enough latitude to finally deliver a sympathetic and supple primary ride. Tie in a dynamic steering system which actually comes good at outside lane motorway speeds and suddenly you've got a two-door RS car persuasively capable of crossing a continent. That the new V6 plays as compelling a part in that narrative as the V8 did in the old car's motley charm is a massive plus in its favor. Where the minuses occur, they do so with a pervading sense of inevitability. It hardly needs saying that the new RS5 is quicker than the old, but there isn't the same accompanying theatrical fizz to its high-rev function, nor the same potmarked mechanical shunt to its paddle-operated gear changes.